Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you a fishing, storage, and preparation station that I designed that helps you get dressed at the stream and keeps all your gear together so that you're not going to be losing stuff and forgetting stuff. So stick around, I'll show you just how it works. Hey, I'm Dave for the Frugal Sportsman. Today I'm going to show you about this storage center that's also a prep station for getting your waders on at the stream or at the river. I found out about this from a guy. I was watching him as he was getting ready to put his waders on at the stream. He brought a regular tote along, but if I remember right, he turned it upside down to sit on it so he could put his waders on. I thought, hey, that's a good idea. But there was a couple of things that were missing that I added to it that I thought might work for you right here today. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is a tote. Now, not just any tote works for this. I found this one at Home Depot. And the reason I use the Home Depot tote is because it holds up a lot better. It's actually rated for stackability to 400 pounds, which means it should hold most anybody as they sit down on it to put their waders on or take them off. The second item you're going to need is a 5x7 tarp, and I got this at Harbor Freight. Now, I actually had a coupon the week before for a free one, but I wasn't able to go until the following week, so that expired. But nonetheless, the tarp is $2.99. But if you can get the free coupon, I'll show you how to get that in the link below. Then all you have to do is pay for the tote, which I think was about $8.50 total with tax. So anyway, for under 10 bucks, you can put this whole system together. And what's nice about it is you won't be losing your equipment. Everything will go in one box, so it goes in the truck, into the garage, into the truck, and at the stream. Simple. So I am so tired, I don't know if you're like me, so tired of getting to the garage and realize somebody moved something on me or somebody put it this way. Everything stays together. The other great thing about this system is that you stay dry. Your car stays dry. When you have the mud on your boots or on your hip boots, your waders, whatever, maybe you come in and it's raining, your clothes are wet, everything goes in the tote and then into your car. But the thing of it is, your tote never touches the wet ground. If you want to check out this ground here where I'm standing, this is typical of most streams. There is shale and mud and rock. When you're changing into your hip boots or waders, then you get all that tracked into your shoes. You put your shoes in the car, everything else. This eliminates all that. Plus it gives you a place to sit down. I am so tired of opening my car door, leaning against my seat, taking my shoes off, trying to get my hip boots on or my waders on, and then standing on my shoes before I put my wading shoes on, and it's just a mess. So this way you have a nice area, you can lay everything out, you can sit down, you can take your time, you're not juggling around doing a balancing act, and after everything's on, you can roll everything up and goes in the car nice and dry. You head to the stream, you come back, if you're done for the day, you can undress right there, take everything off, your waders and such, put it all in the tote, put it back, and then take it out and dry it once you're back home. Alright, so let's have at it and let's show you how this works. Okay, first things first, we're going to take the tarp out of the tote. That's part of the system. Tarp's always on top. Comes off first, goes in last. Let's take a look. Here's the tarp. Simple blue tarp, 3x7, or actually 5x7, sorry, but we're not going to need all that. Instead, we're going to fold it in half, and we're going to put it right on the ground next to the car. And then we can stand right on the tarp. Okay, so now this tarp is 5 by 3.5. So next thing we're going to grab is our wader bag. Set that down on the tarp. Then the whole tote system comes out, sits down on the tarp as well. At this point, we can close the door. Okay, once you've got everything out, it's simple a matter of just getting your gear ready to put on, okay? I'm going to be wearing my waders today because we've had a little runoff. Get my shoes out right here first. And this happens to be an Allen wader bag. I keep my waders in. It's really been a nice option for me. I think I got it for $20 online. And with this tarp, you have plenty of room. You can put stuff behind you. But you're nice and set up here. You're not, you know, wrecking your neoprene by shoving it into the gravel, stepping in mud, and then putting your boots in. Everything's nice and clean. So we can take the shoes off. One of the things I like to do is I like to always tuck my pant leg inside my socks. This allows my waders or my hip boots to go on and off real quick. Now, even though I'm in a really filthy, muddy spot, I've only got a little bit here on the ground, and that's really not going to affect much. It's a lot better than standing up and all the other things that go crazy. Once I have my waders out, okay, once your gear is set up, everything stays nice and neat right in the tote. Got my Creole bag, my vest, camera, hat, everything stays nice and neat. So if you've ever tried to take a set of waders off while you're standing up alongside the truck, it can be difficult. Even in the seat here, it's not the easiest thing in the world. It makes it a whole lot more easier than if I was struggling alongside the truck. Once I have my waders off, what I do then is, leaving the tote on the tarp, I then put in my essentials. As they come off of me, they go in the tarp because they're going to be the things that are going on in the order when I'm dressing next time. So the first thing goes in is my fishing vest, then my net, then my fishing creel. If I have fish in the creel, I save that for last and put it on top of the tarp. Then I put in my wader bag and my fishing license. At this point, I can now take the tote and the lid and put them both in the truck. Then it's just a matter of folding up the tarp, and I keep the wet side in, so everything around it is dry when it's finally folded. And finally, I put that on top of the tote and put the lid on, and I'm good to go. Then when I get home here at the garage, what I do is I just take the tarp out, spread it out to dry, and I take my wader bag and set it on top of the tote so it airs out. If I've got any fish in the creel, the ones that I've kept, I take and clean them, clean the bag, and set that on top of the tarp or the tote to dry as well. And then in an hour or so, I put everything back in the box. I'm ready to go for next time. So that about wraps up our video today. We really are thankful that you took the time to watch it, and we hope that that tote system is something you can use at the stream or the river to keep you dry and your car clean. And you know, if you've got some things you'd like to add to it, maybe some ideas you came up with while you're watching this video, we'd really encourage you to leave them in the comments below. We want to check them out, and we want to see if there's ways that we can improve on this system. Also, if you like our content, please take the time to subscribe. We really are trying to not just grow a channel, but a family here as well. And so if you want to be part of that, and we hope that you do, we ask you just take the time to subscribe and hit that notification bell too, so you'll be up to date on all the videos as soon as they come out. Guys, I want to just leave you with this thought that, you know, creation is God's playground for you and me to get to know him better. He created it so that we might see the essence of who he is, and the fact that we might understand how much he loves us. You know, for some of us, if you're not sure about that, then you know what? I would encourage you to get to know God. And if you're not sure how to do that, I just want to let you know I've written a free book that it's yours for downloading. No strings attached, no email capture or anything. And it's in the description below. Just click on it. In fact, there's several books I've written down there as well. And they're all yours free so that you might have the opportunity to know and grow in God and enjoy creation even more deeply than you do now. So guys, thanks so much for joining me today. We really appreciate it. And as always, I want you to know that God loves you more than you could ever know. God bless and have a great day.